Anyways, welcome. Today we're going to do a small project on Power BI. So make sure you pay attention, and you can get the data set from the first link. Okay. We're going to do a small project. So I hope you are ready. Now we can begin our class. So without wasting time, let's get started. I've opened my my Power BI. This is what we have here. This is what we have here. We have customer ID, we have customer name, we have regions, okay, we have sales reps, we have products, we have lead sources, we have deal USD, and we have deal dates. Okay, so those are the things we have here. So the first thing I would love to change is deal size to revenue. Just double click there, right click, double, then wrap this thing. So I would love to change it to revenue, enter. So this data set does not have errors. Okay, so I have checked everything, doesn't have any errors. It is already cleaned. Okay, it is a cleaned data. So after that, we can just click top left where it is written close and apply. So the only thing we made that we changed is the naming, so we renamed it. So once you do something or clean, Power BI usually indicates those changed stuffs on the right side. Okay, those applied under applied steps. So we have finished cleaning. Now we can move and close and apply. Just click there, close and apply. So it will open a page now. Okay, so this is what we have now. So let's give it a time. So when it is ready, we can begin it. So it is trying to load it. Let's give it a few minutes. Okay, so I think it is ready now. There has been, so there we go. So there's loading there until you see where something here written load. That is when you know your data set is being loaded. Okay, so let's give it a few minutes, then we can definitely begin our class. And please join the Discord for free resources and connections. And I would love you guys to just subscribe to this channel so it doesn't cost you anything. So let's aim for 500 subscribers. Okay, so it is loading, so let's give it time. So please subscribe to the channel as we move on. Okay, so in this data set I have some KPIs in my head, also charts that we are going to use. So That is what we're going to do, right? Okay. So mine is complete. It is fully loaded, as you can see down there. 300 rows loaded. Okay. So once it is done that, okay, notice this. Just give it a second. Okay, done. So once your data set is loaded, so in the report view, you will see this kind of stuff here. Will be shows with your data, select data pane. So go back, go down there where it is written table view to check your data properly. Okay, so just click. Once you click the table view, you will be able to see the your table. So you can see here we have customer ID, we have customer name, we have regions, we have sales reps, we have products, we have lead sources, we have revenue, we have deal data. So this is our, so on the right side there you can also see the columns names. Okay, there's some issues here because of the how you the data set is, but no need to worry. So we can definitely begin our report view. Okay, in the first thing I would love to do is I would love to look at the revenue per month. So each month, how much revenue is generated. Okay, that is what I would love to know. So on the right side where I have these columns, I will definitely check the revenue. Okay, and under the deal date, so where you have the drop down, just click the drop down. Again, there's another drop down that will appear. Click it again. Then there we go. We have, now we are quarter, month, day. So I would love to click month. Okay, once you do that, as you can see here in the x-axis we have deal month, on the y-axis we have the revenue. So we have cards here on the visualization. So for trends, I would love to use line chart. Okay, click line chart, and there we go. As you can see there, we have our first uh, chart, as you can see here. So I would also love to click quarter. Quarter means that each year we have how many quarters do you have each year? uh, 4 quarters, right? It means after every 3 months, it is quarter one, the second 3 months, quarter two. So that is what we mean by quarter. Now we can increase the size. No, let's increase the size, and this one is okay, I think. Okay, sum of revenue by quarter and month, that is definitely okay. So the second thing I would love to do is uh, I would love to check the regions. Okay, which region generates the most income? So from this data set, we would love to know which region creates the most revenue. So under the columns, we have these informations here. We have where we have revenue, just check it. Okay, then also check regions. So where we have regions, just check it, and there we go. So for this one, I would love to choose bar chart. Okay, columns, clustered bar chart. Just click there, clustered bar chart, and as you can see here, we have North America that generates the most revenue, that brings the most revenue. So if you were to advise the stakeholders, you will tell them that for countries like North America, which brings the most revenue, you should make a lot of cold calls. Okay, we should make more cold calls there. So these are the informations we have. This is our second chart. So bring it here somewhere here. I think here is fine. And this third visualization, I would love to have um lead sources or the sales reps. So sales reps are like managers. Okay, they represent each department, like something like that. So check sales rep. So we would love to check the average income of sales reps. Okay, I think table is fine for this one. You can just keep it that way. Okay, this is actually good. Okay, as you can see here, these are the informations we have. So the second, the fourth chart, I would love to have something else. Okay, now we have three things. Let's go ahead and look at what we have here. If we can make another thing. Okay, we have the lead sources and revenue. Okay, so just click lead sources and revenue. Where is it? Revenue. So lead sources are the way we market. So we have cold calls, as you can see there. We have email campaign, inbound website, referral, and webinar. Okay, those are the things we have here. Okay, let's just remove this. We don't need it now. Okay, I think this one is enough for now. So in the next page we can go ahead and visualize another steps. So I would love to bring slices here and bring slices. Okay, there we go. We have this slicer. I would love to have a small slicer that filters based on years. Okay, so just check years on your left side, and okay, I really don't like this part where it says, I don't like this part. So let's go ahead and try to change something here. The slicer settings, we have values. Okay, so I don't like this arrow line. Okay, if we can check another stuff, so let's find out how we can change that. Is this a slider? Okay, I think this one is fine now. No, 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 we are not fine. um So can we find the okay, for now we can just stick to this. So okay, this is the thing we have here. So I wanted to change, let's just see how we can change this. Under slicer settings we have the slicer options. We have slicer header, which we don't need it. We have border, which we don't need it. Background. Okay, let's values. Check values. Under values, color, background. These are the informations we have. The slider. We don't have another thing, right? So under general effects, background, visual border, and header icon, data format. Okay, I can see it properly. So we can categorize this data set based on years. Okay, as you can see here, right now it is on based on 2025 data sets. As you can see, everything here changes. And if I bring this side towards the end, towards the beginning, it is based on 2024. Okay, for now we can just use this line, but I really don't like this line. Once if we find out sorry, my mic just dropped. Okay, if we find out another way to change it, we will change it. Okay, so on the next page, let's add a page, page 2. So this first page, let's rename it. Just go down there and double right click here, change the name from page 1 to sales performance. Sales performance. Okay, so in the page 2 we would love to know about the lead sources. Okay, how much they bring. So for this I would love to choose the donut. As you can see here, we have the donut here. So on the right side, just check lead sources and revenue. Okay, yep. And also I would love to, in the second chart, I would love to choose scatter chart. Okay, this one here, the scatter chart. So same thing, just choose the lead sources and revenue. Okay, sum of revenue on the, so okay, let's check lead sources. We have lead sources. Okay, let's bring lead sources on x-axis. Okay, just a little bit. So bring lead sources on x-axis. Okay, and on y-axis bring sum of revenue. Okay, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Now you can increase the size of this. I think here is fine. That is the second page we have. We can call it sales configuration. So sales config, just write config. Okay, so we want to know which lead sources bring the most revenue. So according to our chart here, webinar is the one that brings the most, and the scatter chart is also very clear there. As you can see, this dot under webinar is around close to 100,000. Okay, revenue. So webinar is the one that brings the most income. Okay, that is a simple text that shows which leads bring the most revenue. Okay, so on the third page we will have to do what we call predictive analysis. So let's just write sales forecast. Okay. Okay, and enter that. So for sales forecast, I will have to bring the product here. I will have to choose revenue. I will also love to choose month and yeah, makes sense. Mhm. Okay, on the line y-axis, okay, now let's increase the size here. Somewhere here is fine. So we have the on the y-axis we have the sum of revenue, and on the x-axis we have the date. Okay, we have 2024, 2025. Okay, so can just choose even line chart. Yep. Let's check if line chart works here. No, sorry, just click the chart if you want to change the chart. Okay, this is what we have here. Okay, perfect, this is what I wanted. Now I would also love to bring the products. Choose products here, choose bar charts and products here. Products and based on the revenue. Perfect. Now this is what we have here. So down here I would love to put the lead sources and also the year, if it makes sense. So let's just check lead sources and let's check also time, year, and month. Okay, and the sum of revenue. And let's choose this one. Okay, so on the x-axis we have sum of on the y-axis we have the sum of revenue, which is okay. On the x-axis I would love to have till no problem, so just bring on the okay, so let me just plug my laptop charger, so just a minute. Okay, let's choose let's choose line chart for this. I really don't like this, but I don't like it, so can literally uncheck here. Let's choose line chart here, then put revenue, and yeah, check year, month, month, okay, month, and lead sources. Let's check what do they mean by that. So this is something like this, which I don't like it. So let's arrange this stuff. So on the x-axis we have the deal year month. So bring the deal sources. On the y-axis we have uh, we have these informations here. Okay, know what's going on here. Okay, now that's good. So this is much better. So we have okay, legend, we have lead sources, which I don't like it. Okay, this is what I wanted. Let's go. As you can see there, we have the lead sources, we have all those informations. Okay, cold calls. All right, so let's go ahead and now I think we can even remove this. Okay. Mm, 2024. Okay, still there's some issues here. Let's try to change if there is. On the deal that we have year and month, we have lead sources, which is perfect, but these lead sources, there's a way I wanted it to happen. So let's just remove this date and check. Okay, we have the lead sources here. So let's put the legend according to the date and check. Let's have the date. Okay, so that looks bad. Sum of revenue on the y-axis, lead sources. Can put a month on the x-axis. um okay, this is what we have here. Starts with January, January, December, then again January, December, January, December, January to October. So okay, you can literally scroll from here because it doesn't fit. Okay, now this is for predictive analysis. We can use it to predict the future. So on the last page, it is dashboard. Let's go. That is good. So this is the informations we have here. So for this predictive analysis, I would love to explain it right now. Let's go ahead and explain it. Here we have products. We have 4 products. We have BI Booster, we have OPS Tracker, we have Analytic Pro, we have data vis suite. Okay, those are the things. Those are the products we have. We have 4 products, and the way we market, we have 4 ways we use to market this product in order to get the sales or revenue. So we have cold calls on the first one, then we also have email campaign, inbound website, referral, and webinar. Those are the lead sources. So the way we use to market them. Okay, marketing strategy. So if I click here BI Booster, let's just click it, BI Booster. As you can see, this trend changes from the sum of the revenue. So the best month, the one that brought the most revenue for BI Booster is this month, so which is 2025 June. It brought about $173,000. Okay, that is June 2025. So which lead sources brought the most revenue? For you to know that, down there, that is why I put this information here. So we have 2025 June. So down there where we have these informations, check for 2025 June. Okay, did I check for this? Okay, so let's look for 2025 June. Okay, 2025 June. As you can see here, inbound website is the one that brought the most, and that is the best strategy for this. Okay, so we should stick to inbound website, or we should use more of it. Okay, that is what we mean. So for predictive analysis, we can just right click here. Once you right click, go to the visualization panel, where here it is written, where you have something like filters, something like that. Okay, click it. Once you click it, go downstairs where we have focus, and just on, click it, apply. Okay, that is it for this option, and we can now go back. So this is what happens now. This black line tells you about the future, or it predicts the future, what will happen. Okay, so as you can see right now, we are on lowercase. Here we have around 49,000. So it means that by October 2025, if we continue with the same strategy, we will have a profit. Okay, so should there it will be about 128,000. Okay, so for us to maximize the profit, we should check the one okay, the marketing strategy that works. As you can see there, for PI booster, the one that works is the inbound website. So this one is the one that brings the most revenue out of all the marketing strategies. Okay, out of the four here, this one the one that brings most, so we should use that one for us to maximize the income instead of using all of them. And the one that works most is this one, so it means we should put all our energy into this one. So I hope that makes sense. So for the dashboard now, can go ahead and make our dashboard. So this is the dashboard here. So our dashboard must have KPIs, so at least 3 KPIs for attractive purposes. Okay, let's go ahead and create KPIs. So for KPIs, make sure you choose cards. Okay, it's such this like this one, doesn't look bad. Okay, choose this one. So I would love to check the total revenue. Okay, just click total revenue. There we go, we have 4.49 sum of revenue. So I don't like this sum of revenue. Let's change this to total revenue. Just click the charts and go back to where we have this information. So where we have this, just go back to the titles. Is it this? Okay, go back. Sum of revenue. Okay, this one here, just double click it and now change it to total revenue. Total revenue. Okay, that is it. Enter, and now as you can see here we have total revenue. So we need also another KPI that give us the total customers we have in the data set. Okay, so just click it. So this one here, for the total customers we will use what we call a unique identifier, okay, such as customer ID. So customer ID cannot be a duplicate, so we can use that to count the total customers we have. So now just go and click the custom ID. So it will bring this kind of information. So now under the fields, just click the drop down and select count distinct. So you can see there we have count of customer ID. We have 300 customer ID. So I would love to change that name to total customers. Total customer. Okay. This is fine. Okay, just select enter. So another thing I would love to bring is another card that will give us the maximum revenue we generated. Okay, okay, let's bring another card. Now let's go ahead and choose revenue. Okay, so change from the sum of revenue to maximum revenue. So and just click the drop down on the fields, then choose maximum. Okay, this is the maximum revenue. So I would love to change this max of revenue to highest revenue. I just don't like that word. Okay, revenue. So these are our KPIs. So first I would love to copy these KPIs and drag them into the dashboard. Okay, so but before we do that, just let's go back to our dashboard, create a header or a title. Just where we have at the ribbon, just click the text box here. Okay, so make sure it fits well. So I think this one is enough for our headers. So that will be okay. So let's go ahead and now change some stuffs here. We have effects. Just go back to the effects. Now let's change this color to navy blue. Okay, I like this color, so let's choose this color, navy blue. Now on the title, just click on. So on the title we can name it sales overview. Okay, overview. So it's overview dashboard, so something like that. So if you have a better header, you can definitely go ahead and use it. So for the font, I would love to use this. It's like UI symbol or bold. Okay, let's go ahead and use that. For the text color, choose white. Okay, now put it in the middle. Okay, and now we can go ahead and increase the size of the font. Okay, increase at least something 4036 here. Sales overview dashboard. Okay, this looks great. Okay, now I think that is great. So the first thing I would love to do is bring these KPIs on the left side. Just copy this, Control C, and go back to the dashboard. Okay, and paste it somewhere here. Control V. Okay, as you can see here, this one there. Still don't like this. So we are going to change this information. So just click this and go back to the filters where we have. These are the informations we have here. Okay. Now, so let's go back to the effect first. Background color, I would like to change it to blue. Okay, that is blue navy. That is good. So with the visuals, go back to the visuals now, where we have black color and change it to white. Okay, that's good. Now, that is great. Okay, so also love to change the font to the same font we used. Okay, so actually let's try this. Okay, this looks great. Okay, as you can see there, the total revenue cannot be seen properly, so let's go ahead and do the same for total revenue. So change it to white and use semi bold. Okay, now that is looks great, and now let's increase the size for this total revenue. I think this one is fine now. So let's leave some little bit space so that it looks great. Not this kind of space, somewhere. Okay, okay, can Okay, this looks great. Same thing we should do for this one. 300 customers. Copy this, or let's first put this. Control C. Go back to the dashboard where we have dashboard. Paste it there. Control V. Okay, I think that is the same size. So now let's go ahead and go to the visual panel and the sellout value. Just choose the color to blue. Okay, no, sorry for that. Just choose white. You won't be able to see for now, but wait, just give it time. So under effect drop down, just go to the background, choose the color to blue navy. Okay, so that is good. So go back to the visuals now. For the font, I don't like this font, so we should use the same font as this one. So the font we used is this. Okay, that is much better. So under the category label, so we have, let's choose white. Okay, increase the font. Okay, this thing says highest revenue, so there's a mistake here, spelling error, so let's just correct it, revenue. Okay, that is better now. So now let's go back to the sales performance. Now choose this, copy this, control C. Now go back to the dashboard. Now once you go back to the dashboard, control V. Okay, same thing for this. So this is what we have here. I'm trying to adjust it so that okay, this is what we have here. So go back to the generals, go back to effects, same thing here. We do just the same thing. So navy blue, choose that. So for the visuals, go back to the cell value, choose white color, then change for the font to Seg UI semi-bold. Okay, that is correct. Under down there we have the category label, so also change, which stands for this low button. So we can literally do semi-bold then and change the color to white. Okay, so you can now increase the font to where it can be seen properly. Okay, I feel like it is not adjusted properly. Perfect, that's good. So now we need slices, so let's bring our slices down there to see properly. So for slices, let's just copy some slices here. I need to have 2 slices. Just click slices where we have the visualizations. Nope, this is not a slicer, sorry for that. Slicer, this one here, click it. Once you click it, let's choose a sales rep. Okay, so we can choose sales rep. We need at least 2 slicers. So we have this one, the second one. Let's choose another slicer for lead sources. Okay, that's perfect. Now that's perfect. So let's change the color for the slicer. Go back to this, and where we have this panel, go back to the visual, general, then go back to effect, the color, background color. Let's make it something like gray, close to gray, something like that. Okay, that's perfect. And for this also, let's change the background to gray. Is it this one? No, not that one. It's up there. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, let's align this part. mm-hmm. Let's reduce this one. Reduce it. Okay, okay, this one is perfect now. So as you can see here, the sales rep and lead sources cannot be seen properly, so that is the second thing we're going to do. Okay, so just click the chart and go back to this general where we have the title on. I think is it the visual header? Yep, slicer header, where we have the sales rep. As you can see, let's choose for the fonts bold. Okay, as you can see a sales rep, and increase the font somewhere here. Okay, that is fine. Same thing for the lead sources. Choose use bold, increase the font a little bit. Now that is perfect. Okay, let's uncheck here. Now this is perfect. So now let's go ahead and bring these charts. The first chart we have is this one, and this one. Control C. Go back to the dashboard. Now paste it there. Control V. This is the chart we have, so bring it somewhere here and reduce the size to somewhere here. Now for the chart, go back to this panel, so general effects, so where we have effects, let's bring it to background to blue navy. Okay, as you can see there, the chart, what is written cannot be seen properly. So now go back to the visuals where it is written on the x-axis. Now choose white color. Okay, and same thing for the y-axis here. Choose under values, choose white color. Okay, so thank you so much for that. Now for the title also, let's choose white color. Is there something else? Okay, so we have title, also choose white color. Okay, that is perfect. Same thing with this. Let's choose this. Control C. Go back to the dashboard. Control V. Bring it somewhere here and reduce the size somewhere here. Okay, we go to the general, change the background to blue navy, choose blue navy. Okay, It's perfect. Now go back to these visuals and the axis, choose white color. So and on the x-axis same thing, under value choose white color. Okay, so sorry for that. Just click again. So for the title, let's choose white color. That's what we have. So under search mechanism, so let's copy this, Control C, go back to the dashboard. So paste it here, Control V. So let's put it somewhere here. This is the size. Okay. So this is what we have here. Perfect. Okay. Now let's change the color for our donuts. Don't know if I've selected it. Okay. Nice. Allow. Let's go back to the effect, legends. Okay, for the generals, go back to this, properties, effect, background, let's choose it blue navy. And the title, white in color, just choose white. For the visuals, legend. So let's just remove those details because it makes our work untidy. So, okay, so now text, let's choose white in color. Okay, those are the informations we have here. That looks great. So now let's increase the size for this one. Okay, now let's choose this one for the next visualization. Control C. So Control V, bring it here. Now let's align our informations here. Okay. Okay, now let's align properly, and now that's great. Properly, then move it to the left side. That's perfect. Now this looks perfect. To be honest, this is our dashboard. Now you can go ahead and put some icons here. For the icons, let's just go back to for icons. Okay, as you can see here, can you guys see this? Okay, for the icons, let's just get icons, just say icons. Okay, filter icons, but let me just go back to this part. I think I already have icons for this. Mhm. So can you just look for where it is written image? Okay, just click this image. So for the downloads, okay, that is this icon that represents revenue. This looks great, right? So let's also bring another icon. Um, customer, let's bring for the customers. For the customers, so icons, just type icons on your Chrome, then you'll see these filters. Okay, you should which will make your dashboard more aesthetic. Then another icon for the highest revenue. Okay, let's just okay, this one I'll use it for the highest revenue. Somewhere here if I put it, it's okay. And that is our dashboard. Okay, this is our dashboard. Thank you so much. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Love you all. Peace. Love you all. Make sure you join the Discord in the description below. There's a link for it, and I share my books and resources there. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.